Let's sit and chat and be inspired in today's episode. What's your Italy look like? Yes, your Italy. When you think of Italy, what does that mean to you? Not your friends or influencers that you follow, but you. What would it be like to wake up in Italy every day for you? Is it a hilltop town? Is it the seaside? Is it in a city? By a lake? In the mountains? Or do you see yourself in the rural countryside? When you think of Italy, where do you imagine yourself? What is that visual image in your head? Where do you see yourself? Which location? So today, we challenge you to make a vision board and place those visual images of yourself in those places on that board and begin to see yourself there. Only add pictures of where you see yourself. Don't add other people's dreams and what they tell you to do. Everyone has a different shoe size and a different fit. Find your comfy shoe, that place that sings out to you, that place you can see yourself immersed in. That's the place you're looking for. That's your answer. Pick up a pen and paper and write a journal as if you're already there, doing all those visions you have placed on your vision board. That's right, you have to believe you're already there and living that life that you're planning and longing for. What would your life be like if you didn't go to Italy? Michael and I have actually done this journal and vision board exercise, and we continuously do it with all our other plans and projects. So give it a go. Hopefully today's video will inspire you. We're going to answer some questions. We're going to reveal something that's coming up soon that you might benefit from as well. And we want you just to sit back, grab a cuppa, grab a drink, and just relax. Buongiorno and buon Ferragosto.
Buon Ferragosto.
So today we're just going to sit here and have a little chat with you guys and a bit of an update.
That we are.
And this is being filmed on Ferragosto, so it's the 15th of August in Italy, but it obviously won't go to air until after, because we've still got our Dream to Italy series on at the moment.
We do.
So we just casually want to come in here and just give you a update of what's coming. But first of all, we really want to thank you because we reached our 1,000 subscribers. Yes,
we did.
A couple of weeks now.
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, so I had this goal. I'm one of these people very goal orientated.
Goals.
Yes, and I wrote the goal early in the year to build the channel and to hit our 1,000 in July, and we did.
We certainly did.
So that
we've passed that now. That's great.
Yeah. So thank you to all our subscribers and thank you to our followers and to all those new people that have just joined us. So we're really happy about that, and we really want to thank you for the follow for the From Dream to Reality series. It's really helping a lot of people, and we noticed we're getting really, really wonderful emails and questions from you. So there's a lot of people out there asking for help. And we just want to reassure you that we are here to help you. We will connect you with people. And I think Michael later on will talk about patience.
Yeah,
give you a couple of analogies. I'll probably give you one as well.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for that.
Yes.
We want to give special mentions to some of our subscribers who continuously send us messages.
Yeah, messages and emails.
And emails.
Great.
Yes, emails.
Yeah.
So special mention to, we've got Sarah from Western Australia, and that's on Messenger. We have Sharon and Brian from Florida, I got that one
I
right.
think so.
Yeah. We've got quite a few now from Australia, which is the whole idea of the channel originally, to help Australians. So to Graham, to Joe recently, to Rob, Stephen, thank you for the tip about adding podcasts, which we've now done.
Yep.
So we didn't even think of that originally.
No.
So they're up and running now for the Dream to Reality series.
Yep.
So thank you to those. There's many more of you. I just, of course,
If we forget someone.
there's a lot more of you, but
Yeah.
as it turns out, you get in front of a camera and it's like
Everything goes.
fall apart. We
Yeah.
just, well, I do anyway.
Yeah.
Right. So now let's talk website.
Website. Yes.
Website.
Yes. We have a website in the making.
I'm about 65% through.
Mr. C's in the making.
Yes. And each day I get a little win.
Yes. She's been working very hard on this, so
yes.
it's going to be great.
So you got to remember, I have nothing to do with websites.
Yeah.
I'm a dance teacher. I'm a coach.
Yeah.
So yeah, tech stuff is not me, but I'm learning, and it's happening. And we're going to put a little reel here.
We'll put a little reel up.
Put a little reel of what we're up
have
to.
a look at.
We're also adding subscription to newsletters on there. We might show you a little tester of that as well.
Do that, yep.
So once the website's up and running, you can subscribe to us.
Yep.
I'm fond of writing and doing newsletters and things like that because I've been doing it for 33 years with my dance school.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes, 33 years. We celebrated that last week.
Last week.
The dance studio.
Yep.
So, so we're looking forward to getting that up and running for you. And Michael will probably, you'll be starting on your side of things.
My side of things.
Yes.
The community page on YouTube.
Yes, community page.
We
Don't
have a
forget
community page on YouTube.
Yes, so don't forget we're there on the
You
community
can jump
page.
on there and check out what we post on stuff on there. On Instagram, we post things on Instagram as well.
Yes, I do
you
that
don't know.
pretty much daily, and I'm starting to learn a little bit more and more because, like, again, I'm not a social media buff sort of thing, but I'm starting to learn how to do more with that to make it more interesting for you.
Yeah. And we'll pop the links in the description below and maybe on the screen here.
Yes.
Do you know your Insta?
It's Bella Italiana, but I also have the dance school one, which I sometimes post things about Italy on as well, which is just blue spades.
Yeah, we'll pop links in the description below.
Yeah.
Anyway, for those. And I'm thinking about doing a Facebook page also.
Yes.
For Casimir, so let us know. Yes, you'll be able to probably
Choose.
comment, choose, chat.
Just choose which social media suits you, really.
Yeah, that's right. So if they're all there for you, then you can just, whatever one you use the most, you can just go with that one.
That's it.
Yeah.
Meet
Meetup next year.
Yes, meet up. All right, so, and this is where I've forgotten half the people that have written to me about the meetup, and I feel really terrible.
Yes.
I should have written some names and notes and things of those people. I'm usually really good. So yes, quite a few of you emailing us about when you're going to be there next year. So between May and October next year, please email us or just jot it in the comments so we can put your name down and work out where you're going to be in relation to where we're going to be, because we're going to not just be in Salento, we're going to be in Sicily and Tuscany and quick trip to Greece. That's a holiday part. But we're going to be around, so we don't mind just whatever region we're in, if anyone's in that region at the time, to definitely meet up
with people
and do things with you, and or just catch up and have an aperitif or...
Yeah, apple spritz.
I mean, I don't drink, but, I can have something.
I'll have one for you.
Everyone else can have one for me.
Yeah.
All right, so that's on the way, and obviously when the website's up and running, there is a section in the website where that will be talked about anyway. So we'll even have like little calendar. I just inserted a calendar into the website and I got excited. I mean, for a web designer, it's probably one click and it's done, and it's so easy for them. So for me, it was like, wow. All right, so So there'll be a lot of things you can do on that website. We'll even have houses there for you to look at. For we had some people asking about houses and price brackets and where. So we'll add some homes in there that you can look at and get an idea of towns that are serviced, well serviced. We wouldn't put houses up there that are in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
So that'll be there also to help you as well.
Yeah.
So.
And I hope that you've been enjoying these little baking episodes that I've been doing. Started with the pizza, sourdough pizza, then the bread. Nonna's biscuits is coming. I don't think I've posted that yet, but maybe by the time this is up, I will. And I'm also, people have been asking about how you make the sourdough starter, so there's a video coming on that. And yeah, so we're going to be doing some midweek posts on the baking side.
Yes, so if you don't just want to wait for the Sunday videos, you might be interested in coming in on the midweek Wednesday to pop in and see Michael's baking videos.
Yes.
Or anything else we decide to pop in there.
Yes, I might have to do a sweet dish, something sweet soon. I think.
Probably. Yeah. Probably when I get off my backside with this website, I might throw in the almond biscotti and the cannoli. The cannoli is a 6-hour long day process from start to finish. That means right down to frying them and all right. Yeah. So I'm just focused at the moment on this website at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm sort of like tunnel vision. I'm just that sort of person.
Yeah.
So, but hopefully, Mike will keep you entertained in the meantime.
I'll try and keep you entertained. Yes, I'll try and put a bit of humour into the videos if you haven't watched them.
Yeah, Michael's very what do you call it? Your jokes are like dad jokes.
Yeah. I've seen sort of straight-laced in videos usually, so I try and put a bit of humour in the baking ones.
It's really hard to try and just be normal in front of a camera. Like we think, oh no, we've got to sort of, I don't know what the word is. You're trying to be professional, but I thought we can't be professional. We're just
no, we can't be professional.
Just Anna and Michael in front of a.
You want to see how professional I am today? I'm wearing Ugg boots.
I didn't know he had Ugg boots on. I mean, I shouldn't talk. I've got nothing on my feet.
I'm not sure why, because it's quite warm
It's
today.
quite warm. I don't know why.
Yeah,
What have you got Ugg boots
I
on?
don't know. Habit. Yeah. I don't usually leave the house with the Ugg
We've
boots
just
on.
had the most mildest winter. And we're not complaining at all. I mean, we're counting it's only 2 weeks till spring. I don't know, but here in Australia we've had a really mild.
Yes, today's supposed to be 20 degrees. I think.
Oh, yeah, it's sunny
Celsius,
outside. It's just beautiful.
It's
So,
great.
but yeah, Michael's got Ugg boots on. There you go.
I might take them off actually. Getting a bit hot now. I'm flustered.
All right.
Right. What to pack? What to bring?
Yeah. So a lot of people have been asking. Oh, I can't remember if this might have been Graham's question. What to well, we've had 2 lots. Someone asked what to pack, like if they're just going away on a holiday there.
Yeah.
And then we've had Graham and Kerry ask what to bring to move over there. So if their situation is to move there, so they're talking about like big items, what you're bringing. So for us, because we're doing sort of like 6 months there and 6 months here at the moment, and even when we decide to move over there, we're still thinking the same thing. We're not bringing anything. We're not bringing. So that's why we furnished everything in Salento, the house in Salento. We furnished everything there. We decided to keep it in style with Salento, and then we knew the measurements of the house there.
Exactly.
We didn't have to worry about, will this table, will this lounge, will it fit? It won't suit the Salento.
It won't suit over there. Exactly.
Yeah, and then will it fit in the? It might not fit in that room.
Yeah, and do you really want to be carting stuff overseas?
But for some people, they might have some heirlooms. They might have, really valuable things, or things that are personal to them.
Certain items, yeah.
Yeah, so obviously you're going to have to get a carrier to get your things over there. I believe, I think the post office can only do up to like 20 kilos, but then anything after that, obviously, you'll need. Is it DHL?
DHL or someone like that, yeah.
Is it DHL?
Yeah.
I think it's DHL. Yeah. And yet pay for the container to do that.
Yeah.
But when it comes to travelling, depends on the season. If you're there in summer, honestly, a 7 kilo carry-on is all you need, and then you'll just buy whatever you need. If you're only there for a month, even 2 months, you'll find you're going to wear 80% of the time the same 20% of the clothes. Yeah. It's pretty much what you do at home.
Yeah.
20% of the time that at home, you're wearing the same thing.
Yeah.
Aren't you?
When we weren't staying in
80%
the house with a washing machine,
Yeah,
we still only had 7 on. We just wash in the hotel room every 2 or 3 days. You just wash
Yes.
t-shirts.
Yes,
They
if
dry
you're
'cause it's
travelling.
summer.
Yeah, if you're travelling.
Yeah.
If you're staying 1 month in a place, you'll probably find they've got a washing machine. You can just wash,
that's right.
you know, if you've got a long stay vacation. So, yeah, I mean, so for us, we're not attached to our personal items, but for those that have got valuables and things like that, bring your valuables, obviously, bring your, you know, whatever it is, photos, it could be jewellery, you know, things like that.
Yeah.
Might have certain clothing that, you know, you want to bring along. But furniture-wise, for us, no, we're not doing that, and we didn't do it with the first house, and I won't be doing it with the Tuscan house that when that eventuates. So that's a personal thing. So yeah, if I had to give advice, I would say if you're not attached to any item in the house, if the house is burning down and you've got 5 minutes to get out, what would you take out? Then you'll know what's going to be more important to you.
Yeah.
Besides your pets and children, what would you bring with you? And then you know that's the sort of thing that you can't live without.
Yeah.
So maybe think of it in that sort of analogy.
Yeah, it's a great analogy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
patience.
yeah. So let's come to the from dream to reality. All the questions that we're getting out of this series at the moment.
Yeah.
I can feel people's desperation. I can really see it, and they're asking what we did and how we did it and how long it took, and yeah. So we have 2 analogies for that we're going to use. I think Michael's using his bread analogy, his baking analogy.
Yeah.
If we'll start with that. When it comes to bread, especially sourdough, it's not something that you can just snap your finger and have it there in an hour or two. It's not like you're going and using instant yeast where, you know, in maybe 3 or 4 hours you've got a loaf of bread. With sourdough you've got to plan at least the day before, in winter sometimes 2 days before, depending on what you want to achieve. So you've got to plan ahead with the starter, creating the starter. It takes time to grow.
Yeah,
You
that's
can't
right.
just
That's exactly
do
right.
it straight away. You know, it takes 2 weeks, as you'll see in this this video.
Yeah.
Takes 2 weeks to become ready to be able to use to bake with.
Yeah, so it doesn't happen overnight. So sometimes you think, oh, I've hit this roadblock and I've hit it again and I've hit it again.
Yeah.
It's, you know, I bring the gardening analogy in because I love gardening.
Yeah.
So if I'm the sort of person, I love planting seeds and then watching them spring up. You start to see the little shoots.
That's right.
And then you see the plant growing, and then obviously it will flower, whether it's going to be a fruit or a vegetable, or whether it's just for flowers. You know, maybe it's not actually a crop. Maybe it's just you want flowers in your garden. So I love seeing that process, and I know how long the process can take. It can take 6 to 8 weeks, but then that's a short time process. But if you're thinking long term, if you're thinking in 5 years I want to retire there, or I've got a 2 to 5 year plan that I want to move over there, you might not be retirement age, you might be in your early 30s, 40s, and you want to bring your family over there, or you want to start over there, you're starting to think like a tree. You're waiting for that seed to grow into a tree. So you're waiting for those roots to grow, right? You're waiting for that foundation. So that is your planning process. That's the part where you've got to research, ask questions, ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask professionals for help. I'd rather pay the money to a professional and get help and get there safely rather than, you know, get done by an agent or a private, you know, someone private vendor selling. So don't be afraid to ask questions. Some people, when they email us, they go, oh, sorry to bother you, sorry, we know you're busy. No, ask. Ask. You know, there's that.
Well, we love answering those questions.
Yeah, well, they say, ask and you shall receive. Sow and you will reap. So don't be afraid. If you need help, don't be afraid. We will find the right resources and connect you to the right people. If you need a free Zoom call, we do 30-minute free Zoom calls, and then we sort of know who to put you onto, or if we can help you. And you'll be able to do that through the website once it's up and running. We've put the calendar in. You can actually book your half an hour free Zoom call with us. You know, send us an email, let us know what it's about, and we'll see how we can help you, and we'll get to find out. So I think the big thing is to know your why, know why you want to go. And as I've always been mentored, if your why is strong enough, it will happen. It doesn't matter about the roadblocks.
Yeah.
We had
Yeah.
we had numerous roadblocks. We had a pandemic.
Yeah, I've got friends struck the same thing, but they're just taking little corners, detours.
Yes,
You know,
we've got a
to
lot
get
of
where they
people that
wanna
have,
go.
have hit roadblocks, and you know, they've found little stepping stones, and they're just going from one stepping stone to another. So don't worry too much about the process and how long it will take. Once you find your place, once you're happy with the location, everything else will just fall into place. So sometimes you just need that encouragement. Now, I get told, oh, you're so happy, you're always positive, and all that sort of thing. I've been a dance teacher, dance coach for over 33 years. So for me, it comes natural just to build people's confidence and just to give them encouragement. And I bring that into everyday life. And even when I have a bad day or a sad day, I always try to look for the good. So, you know, you're going to have bad days. You can't have, there is no bad. There is no good, I should say, if you don't have bad. You need to know the difference, the comparison. Yeah. So we're here to encourage and help you. That's what we're here for. All right. So if you're having a low moment where something hasn't worked out, just know that around the corner something's going to happen. All right. Just don't give up when you're almost there and you've given up. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Ask for the help, and you know, by hook or by crook, we'll see if we can connect you to the right people.
Yep.
Exactly. And yeah. So we just thought we'd have this conversation with you, and if there probably were so many other questions, and you know, I probably should have made notes. You read the emails as well, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
We have found that we do want to quickly mention that a lot of people in the last month have family in Calabria, and I must say the last dozen emails, the people had their roots in Calabria. So I found that amazing. And we have been to Calabria, so we know some of the places there, but we don't know. I can't say we know it as well as Sicily. We've only probably been to about 4 towns there. Yeah. So not that they're actually asking to buy or move there, but they were just mentioning that that's where their roots were. Yeah. So yeah, we're fellow Paesani. Yes, Sicily and Calabria, you know.
Rivalry?
No, there's no rivalry. No. Well, there probably was. All right, so I hopefully covered most of the questions that come in some of those emails. All right.
I think so.
And we will continue this from dream to reality. And we have more people that have purchased properties. We have more people that are, I suppose you call it the Schengen Shuffle. Yep. We have some professionals in here to help you, because I think that's going to be of great help. So it's not just people's stories that are great help, where you can relate, you know, how they did or where they're at, but it's also getting the professionals in, all right? Exactly. So we will be continuing this from dream to reality. We're sort of booked right through till the end of September.
Probably,
yeah, and we've still got lists of people's names that we haven't even started yet. Yeah. So thank you so much.
Grazie mille.
Sì, grazie mille. I know it's going to be late, but buon Ferragosto anyway.
Hope you had a nice time.
All right. Ciao a tutti.
Ciao.
Ciao, ciao.
See you in the next one.
Bye. Ciao, I'm back. I have a request this time. I've had a viewer that's looking for help. She has applied for her Italian citizenship. She's from Australia. And there is a comune, Viba Valentia in Calabria, where she has her documents ready to be sent out. They've asked for a self-addressed envelope, and as you know, that's impossible from Australia. We don't have Italian postage stamps, and I did have this problem myself, but I fortunately had a relative in Italy to get my document to me. If you know anyone in the Calabria region of Viba Valentia that can help us, all they've got to really do is pop into the community and pick up the document and then post it to her. If you have any other suggestions, if anyone's visiting there in the next couple of months, that would be of help too. Our mission this year was to give and to help people, and we've got a beautiful community here, and I'm sure all of you all want the best for each other here, and if we can help her, we will be extremely grateful. Any suggestions at all, just pop them in the comments, or you can also email casamiasalantina@gmail.com. We can connect you with her, and any fees that have to be paid, you can discuss it between yourselves, and I'm sure she'll be very, very grateful. Please reach out if you can help. Ciao.